In our previous videos, actually, we have discussed about the linear regression. That was a simple linear regression. Means, as I said in previous video, simple linear regression is nothing but just in that video also I have explained regarding the example. Only based on one independent variable, based on only height, we have calculated the weight. This is a simple linear regression because only one independent variable is there. With the help of only one independent variable, we are predicting the one dependent variable. But not only with the height and weight, exactly most of the times the simple linear regression won't work because in our day-to-day life scenarios, most of the things are multiple independent variables will be there. Based on the multiple features, based on the multiple factors, based on the multiple variables or features or factors, we have to predict the output. That is nothing but independent variable we can say here. So, in this example, if we are we're adding here, not only height with weight, we cannot find weight anyhow. So, age also there. Age. Based on the age and height, we are predicting the weight. So this is now, it became as a multiple linear regression because there are two independent features are there here. More than two independent features also, most of the times 10 independent features, 5 independent features, like that, n number of independent features will be there in the multiple linear regression. So whenever the independent features are more than one, we have to go for multiple linear regression. Then what is the equation for the multiple linear regression? Very simple, because that simple linear regression equation is y equal to mx plus c. Yesterday I have seen. Because just why I am again and again saying yesterday's thing, I am comparing this all the regression models in one video. I want to compare. If we studied with the by comparing all those things, we can have a what is the main difference, when we have to use, why we have to use, and similarities and also differences we have to keep in our mind so that we will have a good understanding of all the regression models. That's what actually I want to complete all those things. Ridge and loss also I want to complete in this video. So it is a multiple linear regression model. So as we said, the multiple linear regressions, there are x1, x2, x3, like that, n number of independent features are there. So xi up to i, whereas n number, here we have taken only 2, but n number of independent features are there. So y equal to m1 plus m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus mi xi, like that, up to plus c. Again, this we can say it is an intercept, or it may be a small error or bias, we can say. So this is the C. This is a multiple linear regression we can use if the independent features are more than one. Then other than this, and for this cost function, yesterday we have seen that simple linear regression is 1 by 2 into y into y minus y predict whole square. That was a simple linear regression cost function. But here also cost function is there. This cost function is summation of y minus y hat. Wherever we go, predicted data, test data will be there. The actual data and predicted data difference we have to take. Even it is a multiple linear regression, even it is a single simple linear regression, this is a very common thing will be there. Y minus y hat. And after that, instead of yesterday we have discussed about the alpha, that is learning rate. This is nothing but learning rate again, is lambda. And there are n number of coefficients are there. So m1 plus m2 plus mn, like that. This is the cost function. Again we have to reduce the cost function here also to get the best fit line for all the independent features. Okay. So we need not to by heart these equations because we never use it to this, because our Python libraries are wonderful, amazing. and everything will be calculated by the Python code only with help of libraries. We need not to calculate anything, so we need not to by heart also. Just to have to keep in our mind cost function or loss function, whatever it, this y minus y prediction will be there, and also the coefficients will be there. So if we have this multiple linear regression, again what is the need of Lasso and ridge regressions? There are another two regressions are there. So Lasso regression is when we have to use this if the overfitting condition is there. So most of the time simple linear regression won't come overfitting condition. Whenever we have number of features, more features, then overfitting condition will be there. So what is the overfitting condition and underfitting condition, bias and variance? I am going to explain in next video. But as of now, just if this model is overfitting. Overfitting means nothing. This algorithm is by hearted the values. Then what will happen at the time of building the model? Error won't come. Very less error will come, or sometimes zero error will come. Almost y equal to y. This y is actual data, y prediction is predicted data. So if the y equal to y predicted, then we can say it is a overfitting condition. Because at the time of building the model for the training model, y and y prediction are both are same. Means we need not to reduce anything. If the cost function is giving some error, that error need to be reduced. But here almost error is not zero. Error is zero means what is that? We can say it is accurately working. No, it is not accurately working because it is overfitted. When actual data comes, then it will give high variance, high errors at the time it gives. That is a overfitting condition. And whenever the overfitting condition is there, we have to overcome that overfitting condition of multiple linear regression. We have to use Lasso function, Lasso algorithm. Okay, Lasso regression, and this ridge regression is also one more thing. There are n number of features are there nearly, and ridge regression is when we have to use ridge regression is when the independent features are having the multicollinearity, then we have to go for ridge regression. This is also multiple linear regression. Everything these three are multiple linear regressions only. But if there are only two or three multiple independent variables, we can go for multiple linear regression. If the overfitting condition arise, then to come across to overcome that overfitting condition, we have to go for Lasso. If the independent features are more than 10 or like 15, 20, like that, sometimes it may happen. So if that is the case, and also independent features are more, and also multicollinearity is there within the independent features, then we have to go for a ridge regression. For ridge regression also almost the same. Here squares are there. Here modulus value of coefficients. Here squares of the slopes or coefficients, we can say. That this term y minus y predicted is very common to everywhere. But here I use this overfitting and multicollinearity. These two conditions are for Lasso and ridge regressions. So I am going to explain about what is the overfitting condition and what is the multicollinearity. Okay.